You can get better. It is possible. It's a hard fucking road. I'm gonna tell you some highlights of my story or some lowlights. My highest point, I was smoking heroin in a pipe, right? And my highest point was about 25 to 30 hits a day in about June this year. And let me tell you, the way I woke up, these are the symptoms: restless fucking legs, chills, nausea, yawning till your jaw pops off, diarrhea, fucking headaches, back pains, fucking anxiety, everything. But the worst is the legs, bro, and the chills. They don't stop. Your legs feel like they're on fire. I shit you not. I was like walking around from each room in my house, praying that this pain in my legs would stop. I was praying I could call one of my friends to go and smoke some heroin, right? I waited hours and hours, walking about the house, getting up and down, the pain in my legs, sickening chills. It's horrible. It's like you're climbing a mountain that never ends. You feel like you're gonna die any moment, right? Whether you're on drugs or you go through withdrawal, you just feel so weak inside. I lost like 12 kilograms through the year and a half of my addiction. Fucking, and now I gained those kilograms back, and I'm healthy again. I started my methadone program. I reduced a lot before my treatment, so then I got down to like being okay with 15 to 25 mils. I started on 15 and I went all the way up to 25, settled there. And the only reason I could do that was because I reduced enough to be okay on that. And that also made my treatment shorter, right? But let me tell you, there was nothing worse than the 25 to 30 hits kind of withdrawal, those highest times. When it came, it was like you were preparing for a war. I'll say it again. Those restless legs, yeah, they would make any man go and take more drugs. They will make any man come knocking on the doctor's door for any kind of opiate to make them feel better. Those legs are on fire. It feels like someone's grabbing your legs every minute, fucking clawing at them, fucking squeezing your legs. It's just horrible. They never stop. The chills feel like a wave of knives over your fucking, the goose pimple, the goosebumps. They feel like a wave of knives, fucking sickening, burning kind of chills all around your body. The yawning feels like your jaw's about to break. And now I'm better. I'm on 9 mils of methadone, right? I'm nearly on nothing. So you can get better. We can get better. It is possible. We're not just gonna sit there doing fucking heroin and crack in a London Underground station. We're gonna get better, okay? All you have to do is believe it. And it sounds cheesy, it sounds corny, I know. But I was there. And I only lived 10% of what some addicts went through. At least I had a home, right? I only lived 10%. There's people that go through 100 times worse than I have. Just remember that, you know. But even with my level of things, it felt high. Like I was going through pain and suffering every single day of my life that wouldn't stop. I felt weak in my bones, so skinny, so colourless in my face. Even my family members were noticing. And the thing that got me off the most was when my mum had a dream of, she was talking to me as a young boy, and then I came, right? I came through the door. She was talking to me. Oh, sorry. Let's backtrack on my words there. Just got stuck a bit there. Anyway, she was talking to me as a young boy in her dream, and then there was a knock at the door. It was kind of dark in the house and a bit spooky, right? And me was still sitting in that room, and I came to the door with kind of marks all over my face, drawings, and horrible kind of almost satanic looking things cut up like a cuts all over my face, spots, everything, like the way a junkie looks, but with a more kind of horror movie edge to it, kind of depicted in your dream. That was a depiction of me going down the road of addiction, and that's what really motivated me. Remembering that now, that was a message. I had loads of instances where I was actually talking to my mum about getting off, saying in that moment that I said I have a second chance in life, I saw the word second chance, right? Every time I would say this is the safe way to go, I would see the word safe way on a fucking bus. Is that a coincidence? And the last time that I ever took shit and I was gonna go and get it, because firstly, basically, I started off with 6 milligrams of Espinol, which didn't work out. So then the next day I went and took 15 mils, which was my starting lowest dose of methadone to start with, right? That day I took 6 milligrams of Espinol. I was just starting to give up. The Espinol kind of worked too fast and too high on me. I felt dizzy, I felt nauseous, I felt like I took too much. I just started giving up. And I misjudged it, thinking I was going to go into withdrawals, so I decided to get some more stuff until I got the methadone. And then that ended up being a mistake because it didn't pass for the next fucking 24 hours. Anyway, that shit lasts long. Anyway, I still went and got the heroin. And my mum said, John, don't go and get it. And right in that moment, there was a big wind that knocked off one of her plant pots and it broke on the balcony. It was like almost like a message, like when God fucking breaks shit to get your attention. Things are on your side here. You can get off. It's not the end here. I was addicted from April 2021 to July 2022. A short addiction compared to some people being addicted for 30 years, right? And every day I went through pain and suffering, mixing all kinds of opiates. Like, I had problems with tramadol, right? 50 milligram ones. I had problems with illegal